conversation like that at all. I mean, there were periods. I was kind of the escape, I felt. So he would come and see me, and we would enjoy our time together. And I felt that I was the escape. And so, just in passing, there were moments of frustration in his life, but it was not something we really delved into, and there was never any serious conversation like that at all.
One of his daughters had said that days before her death that they had been fighting about an affair. You didn't know that?
I didn't know about any of that.
And I don't know that that's true. According to a search warrant, an affidavit in 2004, it said that you told your then roommates that you wanted to get rid of Michelle.
These particular roommates that came forward had moved out of my home more than a year before I ever met Martin. I believe that they wanted attention. I believe that they saw a lot of things in the media, and...
They said they saw a picture of his wife in your room.
That is totally impossible.
Right. Did you ever make reference to cutting her brake lines?
I never said that to anyone about anything.
Did you ever make reference to giving her undetectable medications?
No.
Okay.
No. And specifically to those roommates, it's not possible.
Right. Did you ever meet Michelle?
No. I knew who she was, but I never went there.
Did he invite you to her funeral?
No, he didn't invite me. I wanted to go and pay my respects.
But you understand how that sounds to people, because you disrespected her in life, but you wanted to pay your respects to her in death.
I felt sorry. I felt sorry that I had been involved inappropriately before it was a possibility. I knew that he had really respected her. She had held his world together. I was so sorry for his family. And no one knew who I was. I didn't think anyone would ever know. I just wanted to go and, pay my respects to Michelle and tell Martin I hoped he was all right. Show support for him.
Now, according to court documents, there was an assertion that you texted him 30 times that day. Not the day of the funeral, but of her death. Did you?
I don't know the exact number. It was until somewhere in the hour of 4 p.m. It was a day like any other day. And so our routine would just be to contact each other when there was time and we felt inclined to.
Did you text him twice during the funeral?
I did.
During the actual service
I think so, something like that. And he replied after the funeral was over.
You sent him seductive pictures the day after he buried his wife. True?
They were pretty tame. But yes, there were photos that were sent.
These were private pictures.
Yes.
That you sent at the time. Why did you do that?
I wanted to distract him from his grief, and I wanted him to still think of me, even, during this time that was so hard for everyone. There is no way to go through this and sound good. I am sorry.
Well, but I want to give you a chance to explain it. You move in 9 days after he buries this woman into her house, right?
Yes. Why?
Why?
Martin and his family were in deep chaos, and my background was nursing. I'd been a nurse for about 12 years. I thought I could help.
A daughter of Dr. Martin McNeil testifies against her father, relating what happened the day her mother died and how her father tried to convince her to hire a nanny.
My father was adamant that we go to the temple to pray about getting a nanny.
And do you know when your father talked about going to the temple and praying about it?
It was right away, very soon after my mother's death.
How did his children react?
Well, his oldest daughter had been there trying to help, and there had been some personality conflict, and he needed different help, and so it doesn't sound right. I'm sorry.
So we'll take a breath, and we'll take a break. Why did Gypsy and Martin end up behind bars after his wife's death? Both of them. We'll be right back.
Prosecutor Chad Grunander pointed to Gypsy Willis as the motive.